See, watch. Since in 2020, this honey damage. See? That's how it goes. See? Watch. Can't even hold my cigarette in my hand. Watch. See? See? And every lie I go to, you know, most of them pushing off or get out. I put it as they have an alibi to say that, you know, they can't make it or so just to ease me out. Because the Parker, Mr. Centamani himself, who was the executive chief officer, who was in charge there at the said time, said to me that I have to wait until 1 year. After the 1 year, they say, but I gotta wait 2 years, 1 more year. And this is how they prolong in it, right? Michelle Matthias was the first to deal with my issue. She told me down, said she can't do it. This was in 2021. Right when she sent me over to Miss Williams, right? See? To Miss Williams. And Miss Williams just dragging. Eventually, whereby I asked her concerning the fee I have to pay for her to process it, she never answered. When I get dismissed from the work, from radius whereby William Arthur, they victimized me and they even robbed me, I carried to labor and labor didn't do anything for me. And etc. Right? They want to play gay games with me, faggot game, Batman me. And because I object to it, I get all the documents to prove it. Right? All the letters there. I even get the pay slips them that I received from radios, whereby it was 90,000 take home I had to. And eventually I was being thrown out from where I was living, and now so far I find somewhere because I was living in hotel, getting fine work like a 5,000, 3,000, 2,000, you know, and this is how I used to pay with hotel fee because I couldn't manage to balance to pay a house rent, right? And there I had to pay $5,000 for a day, right? Eventually I push punch, I hustle, and I get to work at ready mix, whereby they're mixing cement and so. And I rent at John Hotel. Leave after the finger was being found. They sent me home. I was on sick leave. I resumed duty. Then they sent me home and said I got to take a 2 weeks home and resume. Asking them who gonna pay me for the 2 weeks. Guys, weekly money. No one gives me answers, so I tell them, well, I wouldn't be coming back. So they give me my dismissal letter. They refused to, but they pay me 60,000. Right? And this is how I managed to continue paying my bills, and I eventually get work with Atlas, whereby Atlas robbed me from the 12th to the 12th, and I start working from the 4th of June, and Atlas never pay me till in July. In June, yeah, still in July. The 1st to the 12th of June, I was supposed to get paid for. They never pay me for it. I get paid from the 12th of June to the 12th of July. You see? They even robbed me more overtime. And even robbed me on my last day I work. Whereby Mr. Bailey, who turned and said that after he reported to labor, said to me, a person like me not supposed to be working in his company or for his company, right? and I go to work and I quit. I work with Spartacus, Spartacus David Fu, which in his father and son, junior and senior. Both of them, I've been robbed again there. Because work weeks upon days without coming up and even paying me late, right? And there was $300 loan they used to pay me for an hour. I still accept because I see it as, and money I still gaining, no matter how small, so I can budget myself because I was really in need of a job. So I could be able to do what I have to do. And they still used to rob me. Eventually he turned and said because I talk about me money, the August, he said for me to feel liberty before he go in the car. And I refused. And I tell the plane me don't go in for batty by you. Right? He tell me if I don't like how I working, I'll send him a resignation. Anything back and I call and he not answer the phone and he still answer, man, I send him a resignation. I still didn't think whereby I say I'm gonna leave the work, but I still working. Right? He turned on the 11th of September and said to me, for me not to be on the location, let me leave it. Because if you find me on the location, you gonna put police on me. Me not frightened though. To be truthful, me in the frightened though, right? Because I know I working with it. I do what he said to do. And he didn't pay me for the days them I work with them for, I get everything in a book right now. Right? And I get into a little struggling with me hand. I spending money for do certain things. I get me woman, right? But she's not here with me, she's overseas because she is an American citizen. And people just frustrating me. I eventually been employed with some Chinese while I waiting until they call. They deal good with me. But the issue is that with my aunt and Loparco, whereby I've been victimized. I show you all, showing all way part I've been victimized. Right? And Miss, you get Rennie McDonald who stated that on the 11th of September, right, that would be the last she would be standing for me in court. She would be representing me. Whereby before then she said if she can't make it in her absence, she would assign somebody. I asked who is the person. She never tell me who is the person. She never introduced me to nobody. She knows she would not be doing it. She never show me anyone. But the judge tell her that seeing I can't manage to pay for a lawyer, let she stand for me. She didn't. In October, she didn't. Right? December was to go back, she didn't. Right? But I need them to understand that I am serious pertaining my issue because she and Matthias, McDonald and Matthias, who I would put it that planning to throw my case on. Right? This case is not beg. I ain't looking for beg because I don't see how people cheat people when they're begging. Muslim, Christian, everyone just cheat people when they're begging. Some of them are really disabled. I'm not looking for no public assistance. I needed my money from the Parcon to live my life. I need to come out from Guyana because the head of state I write to them, they said they're going to look into it. No one look into it. No one. This is all they said they would look into it. And the sheer victimizing, racial discrimination Guyana, whereby I know it's worldwide, but in Guyana, it is very rapid. The head of state who's supposed to be standing for the citizens are not standing for the citizens. And I tell them plain I'm not voting for no one because my hands damaged 5 years now, going into 5 years, and I don't been paid for it, whereby it's not a compensation anymore. It's a sue, right? At first, before I take a lawyer, I ask them for 2 million. They say exploiting the company. So I gonna as I says, I exploit more because I check it and I know the value of this because a life injury is not nothing playful. It's a life injury. You see, it's a life injury. I gotta live with it. Nothing can be done with my hand. I hardly could do things with it. I'm struggling. I'm not a rich man. I don't have money as how people look at it. Right? I hustle to get what I need. I don't beg, I don't thief, I don't bugger, I don't suck. You see? And I choose for myself. And that's it.